Hey Momo, give me a second. I'm very, I just woke up. It's a slow start to my Saturday. I figured, why don't we do this very atmospheric game, Sword of the Sea? It's not a lot of dialogue. You don't really have a big story that you can dive into, but it's all vibes. It's all vibes. It's a very laid-back game. But what you doing, Momo? Cause I keep on waiting for them DMs to come in like, hey, I'm finally ready to watch Penny Dreadful cause I found the DVDs. I have the time, I'm just like, where the hell Momo at? Okay, that's not where we're supposed to go. Interesting. Well, I've been waiting. You just let me know. Monday can work for me. But what time Monday is the question. Okay, this is pretty fucking cool. I like this. Yo, this is a nice touch. This is good. Yo, this is tight. We transmogrified the sand to become water. Now, in the middle of Sand Sea, you get Sea. Oh, that's nice. What? Alright, this is not Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Don't think combos. Don't think. Just think, get mad air. Now, do it again, because now we got all the crystals. Open up this goddamn door. Oh, I can now do tricks. That's what you letting me do now. Okay, I see how it is. Of course, he's giving me Baja Blast. Look at him. But yo, this game is so fucking beautiful, son. This game is so fucking beautiful. Ironically, I'm still in the midst of doing a lot of stuff with the TTRPG space that's about to be hitting the desert next year. So this giving me ideas for something big. I'm talking huge. Not the usual term I hear ladies referring me to, but sure. Damn it, okay. Gotta build up momentum again. See what we can do here. See what we can do. I know there's like some hidden secret story or whatever. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Alright, so what is really going on in this whole environment? Like, I know I'm a wraith because I got that hot hair. But like, what's going on here? What the damn hell is going on here? Okay, that was dope. I'm not gonna lie, that was dope as shit. Give me your Tetris for your Tetris. Wait. I'm astonished by a lot of things when I just start waking up. Orca whales. It's another trail of water. It's another trail of water. I mean, you probably right, Momo. I don't really know. My brain isn't really focused on the plot. My brain's just like, this game is so atmospheric. It's the greatest way to kind of kickstart your day. dusty as hell. Oh well. Where's my... Oh, there we go. We hit the good water strip. We hitting the water strip. Oh, that crisp, beautiful water. Oh. It's so breathtaking. I'm in shock. I'm in awe. I want to just surf and skate all day. You sleep up, Momo. I'll hopefully hear from you later. Hopefully. I know you busy lady, so I don't know when I'm gonna hear from you. Holy shit, that actually worked out perfectly. Damn. Okay, I'll look at Discord in a minute. Good night, good night. Okay, back to the exploration that I'm just kind of neglecting because this game is so fucking pretty. This game is so fucking pretty, son. Holy shit, this game is so fucking smooth. And it all leads to this location. Okay, so I was in the right area. I was just fucking around. Or is this the right area? Oh right, I forgot to hit this thing. The necropolis is bound only to its own rules. The fish swim through air, the temples have no worshippers, and the water of the sea is not water. Iker is the vibrance of the gods, the very lifeblood that animates them. Iker invigorates into a god at its birth, and returns to the necropolis at its demise. Now that Iker is bound into the ocean seeds, no god may be born, and none can die. The cycle is broken. Interesting. So there's hidden lore pockets everywhere for those that want to get a story, to get a better understanding of the world. We're basically in a world without gods. Nothing can thrive, and we're restoring life back to it. Just like what Momo was trying to hypothesize. Now this is giving me more ideas for what I'm doing next year. I'm trying to go bigger and better with what I do story-wise, and things like this reignite the idea flow in my head, which does remind me, hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. We making a lot of good progress here. And we can now just be surfing on the walls with the fish. Ash! My bestest bestie in the whole world. How is the Asheville, the Ash City, the Ashorama? So, I know you're probably like, bestie, I was in the middle of playing FF14. Why are you saying I need to be here? Because this game, this very atmospheric game in the desert, is giving me all of the ideas. All of them. I don't know how long this game is. I feel like it's very short if you don't look for lore. But we're in a world where the gods are dead, and the sand is a reflection on just why the landscape itself is desolate like a desert. Nothing can live, but nothing can die. There are no places of worship. The fish have no land to speak of. They only swim in the sky. And yet, nothing is truly living in a land so desolate. However, a wraith that has come from nowhere is now piercing through the very landscape to now create a new vault of life to make sure that there is vibrance to what was once here, so that people can be born again and the gods can live once more. I can't tell a story where the gods are dead. I've made our cosmology too thick. Is too thick. But the idea of a desolate landscape being wrought because of certain events, to where it's a reflection on where humanoids and humanity come into play, that gives me an idea on stuff for the setting for Campaign 2. Because as we've already posted onto... Oh yeah, I am. I'm skateboarding / surfing / snowboarding on a sword. I was thinking about making that a sport for Campaign 2 as well. Like actual swordboarding is gonna be a sport now. I don't know if Emran wants to be a swordboarder, but it's gonna be a thing. Cause why should Fluff have the only fun? Okay? Why should Fluff be the only one that has like random races? I like to do races too. I like to just cause shit for no fucking reason. Y'all got me running the main story. Why can't I do like side quests and mini game shits? I'm just giving you guys shit. I'm just always giving you guys shit. That's just it's how we work. But yeah, so if you're seeing what I'm also seeing, this could be a great idea where, like I've already stated, the stakes for campaign 2 aren't going to be huge, you know? They're not going to be like, oh, you have to save the universe. But what if you guys are also doing stuff to give life back to this continent that has never really had much for so many millennia, that there's now a vibrance, a new life being bled back into it. Like, that's a fun edge to the twist. Like this visual here. You get where I'm getting? I hope you are, because I'm hoping I'm not just speaking gibberish. Like, I know how my mind works. You guys are just trying to keep up with how my mind works. Like, I'm always looking to do a bigger story. I never want to just settle for one narrative. You know this about me. If I do the same thing twice, I get bored. The problem with ADHD, as well as just having OCD, is that everything ends up boring if it's not extra stimulating. Where was I going with that? I don't know. But yeah. So the angle I'm going for isn't you guys saving the world or anything. It's to protect a country, a continent, a way of life, but also to bring back life to it. Like, you guys don't have to be the people that save the universe for campaign 2. And frankly, I feel like it'd be kind of boring to make you guys be like, oh, you're replacing stuff of campaign 1, like campaign 1 didn't exist. I kind of find that to be the dullest thing of like progression. But this giving the idea that you guys are just in one pocket bringing back life to a dead land. That's something. But do you think the others would go for it? Who the fuck are you? Oh, they gone. Ah, well. Who the fuck is you? I guess I could ask them when we go, not to the couch, but to the blanket. The outdoor blanket. Because I know everyone's been like, oh, I kind of want your sibling to join us for movie time. I want you to have your sibling there for movie time. Blah, 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 blah. So that's why I made the outdoor theater. Holy shit, this game. We're going over the biggest hump today to where I am probably gonna be hit or miss all day. So we're going to see. That's the saddest thing I've ever said. Okay, a small little water pocket here. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm really vibing with this idea I'm forming about what to do for Campaign 2. Like, you guys won't be international heroes, you just be... I guess the best term would be continental heroes. Jesus, I'm going for lower and lower stakes each campaign. Is that like a whole big thing? Maybe. Should I try to go for bigger stakes in Campaign 3? No. The bigger the threat, the more intimidating a table feels. And then no one feels comfortable. I'll be back, damn it. You got my shit as payment. Same with me towards you, Ash. You should know this. After all, you stuck with me anyway. Okay, I need to find the mouth. the Uno reverse, though, because you stuck with me. This is true. This is very, very true. Oh, wait, I can't surf on the walls over here. Bitch. Now how am I gonna style on these hoes? I guess I'll just put this ball inside of another statue. Like a peasant. All battles are ruinous, but not all wars have victors. So it went when the Wanderer and the forces of the sea battled Tor Namun and her wraiths of red fire. The ocean creatures were noble, fighting to preserve the cycle. The gods, with their legion of metal wraiths, fought only for immortality. The wraiths of red fire were extinguished, but the sea was dried to dust. All battles are ruinous, but not all wars have victors. That is very, very sad. It'd be a nice way to pass the time as like a small little, mini escape. Like you guys doing main plot stuff, do a bunch of side quest thingies, see where things go of just like, you got any new hobbies? Yeah, I found a new hobby. We're doing sword surfing. What the fuck is sword surfing? Well, you see, we get this anti-gravity sword that's magically enhanced by a bunch of techno mages, because they ain't got no lives or no jobs, and then we just be surfing. We go through the sand dunes and hopefully not get eaten by the giant worms. And the person that clears at least 2 laps wins. Wait, how long is each lap? Between 3 different little tents that are 8 miles apart. So 24 miles. Yeah, it's 24 miles. 24 miles. And you want to avoid the giant worms in the sand. Yeah, cause if you die, you die. Fuck it, I'm in. The Great Dolphin. The Great Dolphin is the sea's freedom. Swimming independent and powerful and vibrant, the dolphin has no use for limits. The immortal forces of Tor Namun defied the cycle and defied the sea and bound the sea tightly. The great dolphin fought and fought, but Tor Namun drained the sea. The dolphin was petrified, deprived of its chance to swim. That's so very sad. That's so very, 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 very sad. But yeah, I am not wasting this concept on just any lowly table acting like, oh, we can definitely run your system, because it's just like, I'm just gonna be uber pissed if the next words out of someone's mouth is, oh, it's easy because it's like D&D. You punk bitches, I swear to God. Wow, it's only been nearly 40 minutes, and I've found more to talk about from this game than I had in a lot of AAA titles that people are just like, it's the greatest game of the year! I think I'm just bored with mainstream games. Or I'm secretly a hipster. Or I'm just old. Oh my god, Ash, did you see the giant turtle? Oh my god. This game is so fucking pretty. Oh my god, there's flying turtles. I can't. This game is too fucking good. For aquatics lovers and people that like to defy gravity because they think the cosmology of life is too fucking confusing. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. If you've never played an atmospheric game that just lets you get lost in the sauce, I don't really know what else to tell you, pimpin'. Play this, play Journey, play Abzu, play all these fucking titles that just let you get engrossed with the majesty of life. Because life is the greatest adventure. The mysteries that surround it are the cosmology that allows us to create our own mythos, our own tales, our own grandiose view of where true importance lies. Because it's not just about the acclaim, the acumen, the overall fame in which we ourselves aspire to create such a majesty and beauty. The true markings of a great cosmology is when those that get so invested in their own world want to make everyone that enters it feel just as welcome as the person telling the story. Actually, matter of fact, while I'm pissing about, since I'm making a whole big video about the TTRPG space, and I think I talked about making this countdown with Ash in the room where I can't put any of our stuff in because that would be a biasness. And I can't afford to be biased. I think the reason I'm getting more and more picky about the people I watch is because I don't feel the investment that the people telling the story are trying to tell me that they're being invested, you know? Like, for example, and I'm probably gonna get shit on by her fan base for this, but there are certain VTubers that tried to do actual plays. I'm in a couple of them because I also run several. In fact, I've been running one for several years now. But this one from Mrs. Mummy, because I've heard so many people be like, it's her lowest view stuff, but it's not the same as everything else. The problem I personally have with it is that no one feels invested in the world they're building, the story they're making, and just the overall vibe. Thank you. So, in doing so, trophy urns, spin tricks. So in doing so, it's not the same as like watching Ashland Blackfire with my buddy Kiwi the Pirate, or how my boy Beaver and Daka do stuff in their own TTRPG, or even that dinosaur campaign that Ophelia Valentine is in from time to time does things. Who the fuck is that bitch? But when you have it to where the table, the people, and just the overall audience feels the investment, even if they don't understand what you're doing, they're invested with you. That's the thing. Yeah, social media presence does stuff. Brand recognition is another factor. But if you can't carry it to where people are as invested as you are, no one's gonna respect what you do. Now, I'm just one person, so I don't know. So I will also wait for Ash's input, because Ash is also a game master. Who the fuck is that in the background? So if I'm saying stuff that's just out of pocket, I will also wait for my bestie, one of the bestest best friends in the whole world, the Asheville, the Ash Millie, the Ash Zone, to tell me her own opinion. But that's just me. I don't get invested if you yourself aren't as invested. And I'm not talking to the point of like, oh, you think nothing but your system. Guys, trust me. I am also working on several different programs, projects, and whatnot, while also working on TTRPGs. It's not my sole focus, but that's because I'm also always focusing on multiple projects. I have attention deficit disorder, but at the same time, I'm always invested in what I fucking do. But this is just my thoughts and opinions. The Lost Grotto. The grotto appears a thriving city. Homes, markets, places of worship. But no Pharaons ever walked its paths. The grotto was only ever for the gods. A city to preside over in death, as they once did in life. The city was known by many names. Now, it's only the Lost Grotto. But, was it ever found? Oh, that's spooky. That's spook. I don't like it. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Dang, Sash. I knew if anyone got me, it would be the Asheville, the Ash Zone, the Ash Millie. Cause I'm not trying to just talk out of my neck about this. It's not like I'm trying to hate on different tables or anything. I want to feel invested in what I'm consuming, you know? And if what I'm consuming isn't as lively as the people trying to tell the story, I'm not gonna really respect the product. Because it's not a product worth respecting. Okay, I'm getting more and more of these beautiful tetras from a Tetris. Yes, that joke is gonna keep going until the day I get bored of it. When will I get bored of the joke? Probably in mere seconds. Yeah, like, that's just because we're invested, because you've made a world that's worth investing in. That's still going to the point you and I have made about how immersion, investment, and having good chemistry goes into play for things. Like, you could have big names try to sell it on social media. Okay, that's fine. But is the chemistry right? Are you telling something that you're invested in? Are you doing stuff that makes people want to do things to be invested? Are you portraying anything that makes people feel like this is worthwhile for me? It's these questions that have to be asked while you're making this product. And I think that's something not many people do, because so many people are trying to say, oh, I'm destined to be the next big thing, the next Matthew Mercer, the next Abria Irongar, the next Murphy, the next whatever. And it's like, okay, that's fine, I guess, but how about being the first you, first and foremost? This is the same advice I give to voice actors that think that they're the shit because they can do whatever. I am not doing this. I am not here for a high score run. This is not the stream, okay? This is not the stream. I'm just playing a game for free. For free? Before my subscription is just like, oh, it's not for free no more. It's not for free no more. But this is quite the topic I chose to do for my slow start to a Saturday stream. But also, I didn't think I'd be playing a game where one of the gods was a fucking dolphin. Sexual predator of the sea. I know, bestie. I know. But my point still stands. The thing about it is just, I feel, and this is just how I feel. Art recognizes art the same way game recognizes game. And I don't think Jason Carl would be supporting if he wasn't also invested and immersed in what you have developed. I think that's just like the whole golden thing I want people to take away from this. To be invested and to be immersed is the mark of making a true actual play. Because Matt, everyone loves Matt to death. They're just saying they want to be the next Matthew Mercer. Even Matt would like to state, it's not about him that makes it. He tells a story he hopes you're immersed in. That's his first concern, his sole concern. And that's supposed to be the thing every storyteller, every scribe, every fucking whatever, dungeon master, dungeon mistress, fucking game masters all over it, that should be your first concern. Because that then translates to the table. Your table then reflects everything that you're trying to state. To have the perfect chemistry, the perfect people there, to bring out your investment, to make sure that their investment. From there, you build it around your chemistry, your immersion, and you can make a following just from being yourself. And I'm still stating this as me and my table, we could become financially successful from everything that we're doing. It's not going to be difficult because we know how to play the game. I've worked in media for a long time. Ash could potentially just use her following for us to get an instant kick up. Same with Sephi, who's going to be joining the table permanently if everyone agrees to it. And we could clear whatever with any campaign that we do. But it's still not going to be the same if the investment isn't right, if how we feel isn't correct, if the chemistry isn't there. Because that's what makes or breaks it, not just having the numbers to do whatever. Your story is only as good as what you pour into it. And if it's nothing, no one's gonna watch it. It's a balance act, baby. The sword of the sea. That's the name of the game. Had been forged. The finest weapon Farah had seen. But who could wield it? Who could be the sea's champion? The champion could not be a mere sea creature. They must be able to take the battle to land, to the root of fire. The champion could only be a Faran. The sea searched far and wide, calling out for the noblest of believers. The noblest of all came from the other side of the world. She was known only as the Wanderer. Okay, so we playing girly pop today. Okay. You want to be the one that makes that class for people in the near future, aren't you? Like, I can already see it on your fucking face. I fucking knew. I swear to God, the moment you figured it out, I was like, I know exactly where Ash's head is gonna go, because I would be doing the same fucking thing. Oh, you don't really actually know your best friend. No, I know Ash's brain pretty fucking well. If we were joined at the hip, we would be conjoined twins. Same with Ruby, to be honest. Like, there's just that whole connectivity I've been feeling this whole year. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But to what I'm trying to get at, because I know I'm going to forget, because I have terrible memory. A lot of people have been noticing just how infrequent I've been this whole year. With not just my YouTube channel, with my official entertainment business of Writers Cove Studios, with the table for Coastal Gaming, for stuff that we do for Wavy Coast Streaming, sometimes just called Writers Cove Streaming, even though it's not. And a massive amount of people have been like, for the last several months, you have not been the same. You're not in the best place, are you? And frankly, I haven't. From January until probably tomorrow has been the worst year of my life thus far. Nothing has made me feel so low in my adult years that has made me feel like I've been reduced back to where I was when I was 15. Me and Jade just broke up. We lost 3 kids together. I was sexually assaulted where no one was trying to have my back because it was the South, and I tried to off myself. That was probably one of the lowest periods of my life, and it felt so horrible to be back here where I was verbally beaten down. I was psychologically abused a lot. I kept regressing more and more. And then I met a lot of interesting people that have come to be the greatest addition in my life. Ruby, Nari, finally fully talking to Biva, doing more stuff with Sandy, talking out stuff with my buddy Sapphire, meeting Ash, meeting Kara, meeting Sephi. So many amazing and beautiful people have entered into my life, and when Pumpkin also stepped up, Candy Cap, for those of you guys that don't know, to try and get my head on straight when I really was in the worst of it, That's when I knew I could probably make the adult years a lot better than where I was in those years. So I wouldn't go back to who I was then. And that's a lot. Turtle! Nature's being restored, guys. We're doing it. Trophy and cleanse the lost grotto. Although I feel like I just started to make Ash tear up, and I am so sorry, bestie. I didn't mean to go all serious and dark and overly honest. It's just, I've been feeling very openly honest about a lot of things lately. Like I was overly honest when I was confessing to Pumpkin like a couple of days ago. And now I'm just being open and honest here on Twitch about where I am. It's a lot. Being vulnerable is not easy for me, Ash. I am not comfortable being so open and honest. It makes my skin crawl, and I start to just laugh inappropriately because I don't know how to fucking feel about having feelings. It is not great. It is not great. What the fuck? We got a dead dolphin? Poseidon's gonna be pissed. If you guys don't know what I mean, Poseidon actually has a son named Delphine, who is the god of dolphins in Greek myth. Fun fact for the day. Alright, get the hell away from me, you creep-ass element of destruction and malice. Who the fuck are you? Wait a minute, what the hell is this? I don't know what the fuck just happened. Dolphin, get back here! I'm seeing what you're saying, Ash. It's just I'm trying to now focus on finding this goddamn dolphin with this guy that took a portion of my sword. Also, is that a fucking pyramid? Am I in just space Egypt? Oh, now we riding the dolphin. We riding dolphins now. That's what we doing in these streets. We riding dolphins. Okay, son. Okay, I see you. We riding dolphins in this bitch. Okay, we riding dolphins in this What the fuck is happening? Why am I riding the dolphin god? Who the fuck said I should be riding the dolphin god? Who thought this was a smart idea? Hey, yeah, you free to god. You wanna ride a god? Fuck no. I ain't no god, fucker. The shit you mean. Oh my god, V, you should really focus on what your best friend is talking about. I am focusing, but I'm also just so goddamn confused. Why am I writing a god? What in the titty sprinkles is going on? Man, I haven't used that expression in so long. Someone gonna be like, what the fuck is titty sprinkles? It's an expression I've made up years ago. So much so I might put it on a t-shirt. But you can't say titty sprinkles in the year of our Lord 2025. I just did. I just said titty sprinkles. In fact, I said it again. I said it 3 times. And also, Ash, you are correct, but that's also because I was taught for many, many years that therapy doesn't work for minorities, and also that being a man means that you don't really have problems. You put that shit down so hardcore. And that's led to a lot of bad decisions. Do I dare give you guys the power to ride a sand dolphin? Even though it's gonna fucking die to a sandworm? No. Will I subject Kara to that horror of watching a sand dolphin get horrifically murdered? Probably. Cause Kara out here just like, I wanna get all of the pets, but I can't choose just one. Well, too fucking bad. Everyone's gotta suffer only getting one animal, not just you, girly. I know they are. I'm just still gonna give them a hard time though of like, did you pick one pet yet? Did you pick one? Did you pick one? Why you gotta make it so hard for me to choose? You gotta pick one. I mean, there's a variety of different animals. And I'm always making more monster pets, so hypothetically, if you were just like, I want to get, I don't know, is there like a winged scorpion? Well, yes and no. What the hell are these gray rocks anyway? You got oodles of time. Ah, elbow. Let's see, it's almost September. What the damn? Campaign 1 is getting closer to wrapping things up if you guys don't get too distracted. Where session 100 is legit in October. Like, we are 7 weeks away from session 100. I've never done a campaign that's gone to 100 sessions before. Granted, there's canonically, if we're going by release, more than 100, but how many game masters can say they've ran a campaign that's gone into the hundreds? Very few, according to most. If we go by the whole thing of scheduling is the ultimate enemy of TTRPGs. I say this as I'm surfing a fucking god in an ocean of sand sea. We're turning into CC. And I still gotta help my bestie's best friend, Ash Millie, get rid of one problem to make her table perfect. Cause I'm petty, but also fuck that problem element right then and there. I'm stating all this while I'm in shock and awe of this game's grandeur and beauty. Love you too, Ash. I always will, bestie. God, you're not jumping enough for me. You need to be jumping higher for me. I don't think you want to get through this environment, God. You need to give me that, but I also need to give you the audio I want to give you of Salat's final words. I'm recording it probably tomorrow. Because I don't think anyone wants me to voice act today. It is not a smart decision. What's your mental state? I want to kill everyone with a rusty spoon. Okay, let's probably not have you act today. Hey, how's your thought process for auditions? I want to kill the director with their own tongue. Okay, so we're just gonna say no. God, I can't get over how fucking pretty this game is. Oh. You know what? I don't even know how everyone else from the team's gonna react for this, but frankly, right now, I don't care. Forbidden Valley Shell Collector, trophy earned. I don't even care right now. You know what, Ash? We're gonna go with that whole fucking narrative. You're probably beefing up, you know who as we speak, yeah. But this fucking game is so fucking pretty. So you know what, Ash? It's just gonna be between you and me for this, okay? Campaign 2 is gonna be responsible for restoring life to a lost continent that used to be a verdant field of green and water. It's not lost in the way of no one has ever seen it before. It's lost in the factor of it's no longer what it used to be. Alash Nox isn't even its actual real name. But it's become what it is today. And now campaign 2 is gonna be, you guys are doing stuff to save the continent, but you just might be doing something to save it in a way where you're destroying what once was to give it what it was supposed to be. That's my decision. We're sticking to it. And I'm still surfing a fucking dolphin! And that's definitely a pyramid in the background. But if you also hear it, the sand sounds like water. I love when that happens, Ash. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit! Hey, Daka. You unfortunately arrived when I was just about to call the stream. God damn it. The moment I'm like, okay, this is probably the best time to... Jet set, oh, son of a fucking... Oh, God. Anywho. Oh. Oh, man. This game is great. If you guys have not picked up Sword of the Sea, you definitely should. It is worthwhile. It is very atmospheric. You'll have a lot of moments where you're just like, why am I surfing on a fucking dolphin that's a god? And then you're still just gonna have a fun fucking time, just restoring nature to what it's supposed to be. But I will see you guys this evening, where we will be jumping back into the world of Atlas, where I have not. Send it my way and I will watch it. But I will be back in the world of Atlas, where we're going to be returning to the world of Metaphor Fantasio. I'm giving Clair Obscur a break, if you will believe it. I'm giving it a break. So I will see you guys hopefully this evening, probably around 10:30 p.m. EST. But till then, you guys be good people, make great choices, make sure you make someone else smile today the same way I try to make you smile today, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.